When it came time for me to find a job after massage therapy school, I was calling up my local places just like, hey, I am a new graduate and I'm looking for a sponsorship. Can you sponsor me? Do you have any openings? I'm surprised how many people said yes. The only downside about calling and not finding something that's online is that you don't walk in with as much information. You don't know what the pay will be until you're in the room with them. But with a little bit of digging, you can still figure it out. The higher they charge for the service, the more you will be paid. I always enjoy commission-based gigs for the flexibility of it because they can't make you stay at the location since there's no hourly rate. You're not really an employee, you're more like a contractor in a weird way. But then there's also some really good benefits to getting an hourly pay. You know what you're going to be looking at, and there's a lot more predictability. And then because the job knows that they have to pay you for that day, they're more likely to aggressively market. So if you work at some place like Bathhouse, Ida's, you're going to be worked much harder because the client turnover rate is really high. The job market for massage therapy is amazing because there's so many different fields that you can work in. While you're in school, you learned so many different techniques that you could pretty much work in any field. Sports medicine, rehabilitation, medical massage. You can specialize in post-op massage, lymphatic drainage, relaxation spa massage. You can work in a spa, in a hotel, on a cruise. And the pay for each of these is going to vary. So again, the higher the place charges, the more that you'll be paid. Compare that to a place that only charges, what, $72? Likely going to get about $30 of that $72. But wherever it is you go, you don't have to stay there for the rest of your life. You just want to feel out the environment. You want to pull as many lessons as you can, whether that is how the place takes insurance, how are they treating the clients, what's the turnover rate, how do they keep the ambiance nice. Talk to your clients once they get comfortable. Feel out what they like, what they don't like. What are your coworkers saying? What's the front desk saying? And then try to stay there for at least 6 months, because once you hit that 6-month mark, you can put it on your resume and it'll help you want to apply somewhere else. Never get comfortable at any job because you want to learn, you want to build your skill, and you will build for free, essentially, by going to different settings. You don't always need a continuing education class, because if you can go from working in a gym setting to a chiropractor's office to behind a med spa, you're going to learn so many different techniques that when and if you do end up wanting to become a solo massage therapist, you can use all of it.